Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to spend some coins. That's right, I got somewhat of a lineup update for you guys, spending about 1.5 million coins on upgrades. Saturday afternoon, I was sitting around and I thought, you know what, we need to spice things up. We need to make some changes on my Ultimate Team. Seems like I've had a lot of the same guys around. And I tell you, you know what? Chemistry is a hell of a drug in Ultimate Team this year. I just can't help but try to build my team around it. I'm always thinking of different ways I can move and pick up players to max out as many chemistries as possible. And who knows if they really work? All I know is that they sure do put it in my mind that they do. So I jumped on Muthead and I built a bunch of different lineups, just mixing and matching and thinking of different players, cards that I haven't even used this year that I can go with. I've told you guys over the last couple days I needed a new running back, I needed a new quarterback, and you're just seeing all the purchases that I made. Normally I would do this live commentary style, and we will do that in a moment when we go through the entire lineup once it's been formed. But last night I wanted to go out and just search the auction house, get some of these cards for the best prices that I could, and that's exactly what you're seeing I'm doing. We're replacing guys on the offensive side of the ball. We're replacing guys on the defensive side of the ball. We're working with some new chemistries that I've never really used before, and we got some tough decisions to make. So the one that was upcoming that really bothered me is I wanted to go with Jordan Howard as my running back. You can see his price is a bit outrageous. It may have come down since then, but at the time that I was shopping, it wasn't there. Then I thought maybe we'll go with Frank Gore, but I didn't want to pay that much. His stats don't look incredibly great, so I decided to go with Adrian Peterson Ultimate Freeze, and this was last night, so I didn't know that he would get a milestone card, which worked out great for me with both him and Matt Stafford. So we're able to get battle ready and conductor chemistry abilities on them, and then we're going to go ahead and pick up AJ Green. We're going to get a new wide receiver. I'll show you guys who I got rid of. You've probably seen my current wide receiver corp for a while. And then lastly, you saw that we picked up Richard Sherman in the beginning. We got to go and pick up Cam Chancellor. I think I overpaid for this one, but that's all right, man. He's going to round up all the new pickups. So let's go ahead and take a look at the team. You guys weren't going to get a Popular Stranger video without my intro, so let's do it. What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger. We are back at you again today with another MUT 17 video. Just purchased up a bunch of cards. You guys saw it, so let's go ahead and take a look at how the lineup has now been assembled. Still a 94 overall. I'm a little shocked there. I thought we would get to a 95. But before we go over all the cards, let's take a look at all the chemistries we're working with here, guys. I got a bunch of people in Tier 2. I'm going through them pretty quickly. We got a bunch of Tier 1 elite chemistries, we got some team chemistries, and we got some chemistries we're going to be working with in the future, hopefully very, very soon. So, offensive line, nice and boosted up here. I don't put too much stock in it, that's why I haven't changed it much. I think this dude is fairly new to you guys, and then Shaq Mason as well. I think his name's Shaq. Let me just double check before I butcher that. Yeah, Shaq Mason. So, we do have the, I think it's Inside Protector chemistry. We have that to a Tier 2. Let's see here. I just want to make sure. Interior Protector. So these three guys have it, and then we got a guy on the defense side of the ball that gives us the fourth to get us to the Tier 2. So we got 92, 90, 90, 92, 89. Got to work on our right tackle over there. Still got Gronk at tight end. Martellus Bennett is the backup. And out of position, Jason Peterson there just for blocking purposes. Might go and scoop up the signature Delaney Walker because it's very, very cheap now that he has an upgraded Most Feared card. And he's a bit of a better run blocker than Martellus Bennett. And that's mainly what I like to do with my tight ends is have good run blockers. And obviously Gronk is just a beast in its own. So wide receivers still haven't changed too much. But I got rid of Chemistry Master Antonio Brown. Probably my favorite receiver of the year so far. So many different chemistries, but I found a way to still make it work by utilizing the guys that I have on here and getting rid of him. So we still got Herman Moore boosted to a 98, still got Andre Johnson boosted to a 96, and I went with AJ Green here to give us the Tier 2 route running and Tier 1 deep threat. We're going to mix him in with Matthew Stafford. I told you guys we finished the milestone set, so we got the conductor ability on him. We got Adrian Peterson there with the the Battle Ready, it's almost a must-have for me. I've said it in other videos. It's a must-have for me in running backs, so we're going to give him a try. We got Bruising back here with these two guys, with our fullback and running back. We also got the Green Bay chemistry working with Ripkowski and this left guard over here. So we just got all types of chemistries working. We still have Elshon Jeffrey in wide receiver 4 slot. He's getting the boost, even though he's not a starter. He gets that deep threat boost. He gets that chain mover boost. I'm still thinking about putting him in at wide receiver number 2 eventually. His card is so good. Review should be out this week. And then we also have Team of the Week Desean Jackson there at wide receiver 5. So there is the offense. Pretty happy with it. Excited to jump into some online games this week and get you guys some gameplay with them. But the defense is where it's at. Still got Brian Urlacher holding down the middle. Still got Levante David at right outside linebacker, but you saw we went with Landon Collins, and we're working with big hitter chemistry. We had to make a change at free safety with HaHa Clinton Dix, so we got big hitter chemistry there in the tier 1, and that's why we went with that move and got rid of Anthony Barr. We got our backup Luke Kuechly with the cover linebacker chemistry. This is the alternate chemistry card. Really just wanted to get one other cover linebacker in there. None of my starters have it other than Levante David, so there we get to tier 1, giving him a boost to a 90, helps Levante David up to a 94. We got Cam Chancellor, spend a lot of coin on him. The reason why is because I needed that Seattle tier 2 chemistry, so we get 2 of it from him. We get 2 of it from Richard Sherman, the brand new Richard Sherman Football Outsiders. We got him up to a 97 overall. He maxed out at Seattle. He's maxed out in lockdown. And then we got Cliff Averill on the right end. So he helps us with the Seattle chemistry. He also has the Edge Blitzer, which also boosts up Javon Kearse there. Defensive tackles, Ndamukong Suh. We got Rodney Hudson. Remember I mentioned earlier we had that interior protector chemistry on defense as well, so he helps the offensive line. Still got Josh Norman and Desean on the outside, so what I'm going to be doing soon is I'm going to get rid of Josh Norman and picking up the brand new Champ Bailey that came out today that also has pick specialists and lockdown chemistries. By doing that, it's going to give me another Ultimate Freeze defensive player, which will get me to tier 2 because I will end up having 8 cards. We got Levante, Landon, Desean times 2, Kearse, Hudson, Suh, and then if we throw Champ in there, that's going to get him to tier 2 pick specialist, tier 2 lockdown, and tier 2 freeze defense. So I know that will automatically get Desean to a 99. I'm interested to see what Champ will bump up to. I'm thinking maybe a 98 or 97, but I just have to finish up my card review on Josh Norman. So we got to play a couple more games with him. I'll be dropping that soon, and then we'll be getting rid of him to put Champ in the cornerback spot number 1. We'll leave Desean over there at number 2, and he'll be a 99 overall, and then we got Sherman at 97 overall in the slot. I might switch Sherman and Sanders and play Sherman on the outside and Desean in the slot, but I want to move Sherman around, see where he fits best. I really loved his BCA card. So there's everything that I was able to put together. We still have over 1 million coins, sold the cards that we replaced. The one thing I'm concerned about is replacing Paul Krause. I love that card. His defensive abilities for intercepting footballs and playing the pass is just so great. So we'll have to see how Cam Chancellor does. Even though he's a 97 overall, he could still be a liability in the pass game. Let me know what you think about the lineup. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Peace.